Hey, what's up, everybody? Have you noticed that martial arts is turning into two separate factions? It's actually splitting. Martial arts itself, traditional martial arts and competition martial arts, is turning into a strip mall, give everybody a badge, got to make all the kids winners, everybody's happy. And the other side is the MMA fighters, the Muay Thai and the kickboxers, and they no longer are as cohesive as they once were. When I first started, years ago, full contact was a really big deal, and it was something that was you earned the right to fight full contact. Nowadays, when guys are promoting fights, they'll take punks, gang members, kids who have a less than reputable reputation, covered in tattoos, coming in just always not setting the example that they should be as martial artists. And the martial artists themselves don't have a lot of respect for these guys, and likewise these guys have no respect for the martial artists. The martial artists are still believing their own hype or their own Kool-Aid about, yep, I'm gonna do this technique and this back fist and this and this. And MMA has pretty much all but proven that you're not going to do any of that. Between that and just good hard kickboxing, where when it comes down to a real fight, it's going to come down to movements of attacking and evading. You're not going to be standing there throwing traditional blocks and then trying to counter with a back fist or a twist kick. And that's where I think a lot of the martial arts programs have went wrong. The MMA guys, like I said, they don't have any respect for the traditional martial artists per se. Some of them will say, oh no, that's not true, Bob. Yes, I do. I remember where I came from. And that's great. I mean, me too. But the thing is I visited a couple of schools last year in Provo and Salt Lake. And one school, this girl was young lady, she tattoos all over her knuckles, she had a faux hawk, she's probably 100 pounds soaking wet, and looks at me and my daughter Cheyenne, and Cheyenne has medaled on a national level, and she tells Cheyenne that she would have to start over as a white belt in her school, and just boggles the mind that you can sit there and actually believe that crap when you have somebody who's a third-degree black belt, a real black belt, they're Kukiwan certified, and they would just mop the floor with you, and you're sitting here telling them because you're wearing some funny uniform with badges and stars and stripes all over the sleeves and the belts that somehow that makes you a superior martial artist. And the MMA guys just, their mindset is I'm just going to trash you, and they're right. The Muay Thai, the good fighters, kickboxers, they're going to walk in there to one of these guys and just slam a good leg kick into somebody's thigh and make that person question their own mortality. But there's a few clubs out there that still cover both, but which one do you guys train in? And if so, why? A lot of people like to say they want their kids in a traditional martial arts school, but they really don't want it to be traditional. And by traditional, I mean punishments. They want their kids to get a belt every week. They want their kids to get every star, every badge, every accomplishment, every accolade. And they don't care if their child is winning. They want their child to be acknowledged simply for participating. And when you guys have a big martial arts center, of course, this is how you pay the rent, and I get it. That's how you pay the rent. That's how you keep the lights on. So you kind of have to do that. But then you're getting away from your own principles, right? You're not teaching that standard anymore. You're trying to meet them in the middle or pacify those people. The next thing is building values, we're a life skills martial arts center. Really, life skills? To me, a life skill is not getting the crap beat out of you by some guys in a parking lot in Costco when they're trying to grab your car keys and your purse or your wallet or your man bag or whatever. Those are life skills and martial arts. And the reason that we all got into martial arts in the first place is because we all did want to punch and kick and flip and throw and lock and submit our opponents, and we wanted to be good at it. So just my thoughts on that. I see a lot of comments from friends of mine on social media. Some of them are just straight up kickboxers, and the comments that they make, from time to time about traditional martial arts is funny, but it's true. And I'll see these traditional martial arts guys, and they're still doing the number 4 pattern of the Kempo dance of death, or the 50 slap striking combination technique, and thinking that's going to work. And it's just not, because somebody's going to slam that round kick into you or give you a shot in the face, and then it's game on. But when that's the case, you don't get a whole lot out of that from traditional martial arts schools. If you're really going to learn to fight, you need to actually go to a good fighting gym and be involved. Hey, this is Bob Smith. Blood makes you related, and loyalty makes you family. Out.